the battle begins.
Okay. And it is starting. The game is starting now. It's about to be Imperium Esports versus thicc Raindrops. First round / match is going to be on Hanamura Assault.
Weeaboo time.
Imperium with the Widow, Torbjorn, Hanzo, Junkrat, Zarya, and Mei. On the other team, we have Soldier, Lucio, Junkrat, Moira, and Reinhardt, along with a Roadhog.
And Captain switched to Reinhardt.
Okay.
GF Gamer seems not
Looks
to
like
be able to
Imperium's
make up his
attacking.
mind.
Looks like Sporkman123 is AFK right now.
But I have a feeling.
Peace be upon you.
It's about to begin.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Typical
1.
triple tank.
Attackers
How do you think the triple tank's gonna go?
defend objective A.
It's a good setup for Raindrop, but they might have some trouble. They see unorganized.
Ooh,
they
already
see like
lost
they're
the
just
jump
running
shot.
in without thinking.
Honestly, though, it is intense right now.
I can't even focus, and 5 are dead on Imperial. This is looking bad for them, and it's just the start.
Well, it's just the first push.
The first push
They
was
made a
an
nice
epic
first
failure.
attempt. Was it
How
a-
would you think? How do you think the next one will end, Dragon?
I honestly think Imperium could probably break through. Sporg, I know, doesn't play Sporg doesn't play Reinhardt much, so I don't know how he's gonna perform with them.
Ooh, and it's a
Sporg
hammer
hitting the
down.
ultimate.
Good play. Sporg with the ult. Sporg with the ult.
Sporg looks like he's overextending here. This might
And they're
this
shredding
might end up
through
killing
the other
him or
team.
end up screwing
Just
him.
nasty. They're shredding through. Easy Top switches to Tracer. Wonder how
Roadhog and
that'll work
Junkrat
out
have
for
their
them.
ult on thicc Raindrops, and Reinhardt and Moira have their ult on Imperium.
3 ults for Raindrop. 3 ults for Raindrop.
Imperium going for their third push this game right here. They have 3 ults to work with, so maybe they can make something out of this.
Ooh. Zenyatta and Reinhardt are close to getting their ult on
Oh,
Raindrop.
Sporg
Wonder
and
how that'll-
Gamer are down.
Ooh. Killer
This is
has
intense. They're breaking
gotten
into
on
the
fire.
objective
Killer
now.
is
Oh,
now
they're
on
taking
fire.
the objective.
Taking the
Imperium's
objective.
taking first point of the objective,
This
and
is
like
a
I
lot
said,
harder. You can see there is change, major change from the first 2 rounds that they have been in.
as I said, they have definitely broke through that line easily. With 5 minutes to
Total
go,
onslaught,
they can.
just straight up murder.
Scott, how do you think this is gonna go? You think they can take the second point
I
easily?
don't think that. I think they can take the second point. Yes, they might die because they might have died because they're more organized now
Roadhog
that
going
they've
for a
been on the
flank on
second
Imperium.
point.
Spammy 503.
They're more organized and not just rushing in now that the second point's right next to their spawn. But I have a feeling that they can push this. Imperium will push it.
Imperium
and then
is
they will
definitely
take
pushing
the
right
point.
now. Pushing right now.
Pushing through. They're contesting. They're contesting.
They are
This
really
isn't
going
looking
hard
good.
on
This isn't
thicc
looking good for
Raindrops here.
Raindrop.
Raindrop is
looks like
going
it's
down.
destroyed.
Oh. Farah did a lot of work there. Definitely a lot of work. Imperium is doing
Like
a
I
great
said,
job
now
this
all they
game.
have to do is wait for the rest of their team to get there and hold the point. They're doing
They
major
got
work.
1 click on the point, so They
And this
definitely have
is
that
just
for them.
partially their full potential. This isn't the best they can do.
They were pushed
this
back.
Is just their warm-up.
They were definitely pushed back right there, but then again, what can you expect when their spawn is right next to the objective? Diva is stuck.
Lucio are going in and being held back by the Junkrat. The Junkrat's holding them back, and it looks like the other Reinhardt's about to come in and assist them. Ooh, and the Diva joined. They're flanking right. They're flanking right. But they all found them. The whole team's over there.
They're
Leaving
making
them
another
open
huge
to the
push here.
front. Leaving them open to the front. They're focusing on the right side. Making it easier for the front. Now they're all moving to the mid because of that. 2 down on both teams. The Imperial's starting to rise again.
See that flying monkey playing Pharah has her ult here. Do you think she's gonna make good
Ooh,
with that
and
ult?
they're all grouping up first. They're grouping up and rushing in.
This is this could be one of Imperium's
Ooh,
most major
they set
pushes
their
for
defense
this
up on the
match.
left.
I see
This
that
push
Raindrops
look like-
definitely
look
likes
like it
to
can
see
do
that
heavy
they're
damage.
pushing from the left, and that's what's gonna hurt them most right here since they pushed right through the center. With that Lucio ult and everything right there, they made a great push. Diva uses
Ooh,
her
but
ult.
will
the
this
perfect
push
timing
be
for
enough?
this. Fair.
Will this push be enough? Pharah has ulted.
Imperium is
that has done
taking
major
out
damage
thick
to the enemy.
Raindrops. Raindrops does not stand a chance.
They're getting
right now.
dominated. But let's just see how it
And
works
Imperium takes
when
the
they're
second
defending.
point. That is
This is
round
only
one.
half of the round, though. You must
Half of the match,
remember
yes.
that.
So Raindrops defense
But
was
then
a-
again, I feel that Raindrops still... No, I feel that Imperium still isn't getting 100% focus. And I don't think they're being 100% serious yet.
Probably not by the looks of this. Raindrops definitely cannot defend that well at all. So hopefully we
The
can see them
question
do
is, will Imperium be able to defend? That's the real question. now.
exactly. If they can defend well, this first match can clearly go
Ooh.
to them.
You can tell that... You... Oh god, my mouth. You can tell that...
we see
you can tell
Raindrops
that
running Bastion.
You can tell that
Oh, switching
Raindrops
from
getting
Bastion for
stressed
Moira.
by their choice of players. You can tell they're getting stressed.
Raindrop right now does not look as if they know what to do. They don't know who they're going to have for DPS, tank, support. They're just a mess in their meta alone.
Who's just heading out now? Lucio waited. Is that part of their plan that the Lucio stood back? Or was it just a mistake? Who knows?
Lucio probably had to do something.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Ooh, you...
They are
Oh.
definitely ready
Ooh.
for this hold on the choke point. Torbjorn making the
But
mistake of putting his
is
turret up
Raindrops
front,
ready?
even though nobody's there at the moment.
Yes, but maybe he's just thinking about the future. It might be a smart move to do that.
True, if they go and overextend, which hopefully they do not, or else it will overall be a big mess, as you saw in the last round from
And,
Raindrop.
oh, they're heading in. They're heading in. They're going for the Pharmacy strat, the G2. They're doing that. But will that hold up? Will
They have a Risa and a
Imperium
Reinhardt.
take
They-
out the Mercy? Ooh, the Junkrat has gone for the flank. The Junkrat stuck behind the attackers. But it was no good. The Junkrat's down.
Imperium's fallen back over to the second, to the point, not able to hold the choke point anymore, because Raindrops has definitely made a huge push. It's almost
This
as if
is major
Imperium does not know how to
improvement
defend
from their
this.
first round. Major improvement.
Definitely
from-
majorly improved. I think Raindrops
Or
has,
is Imperium holding up? Do they have a strategy that requires them to lose the first point? Who knows?
they're trying to hold back on the second, is that what you're saying?
Trying to hold back on the second. They just set up. Ooh, the McCree! I can't wait to play the good, the bad, and the ugly again. I'm pretty ecstatic right now.
Just as Raindrops
Ooh,
did, Imperium
and
is
you see
defending
this
the left
Roadhog.
side.
You see the Roadhog. Oh, the Roadhog just missed the Pharah, and he killed the Pharah. That was a smart play standing up there because he knew the Pharah would come out from the top. And ooh, the Bastion's down. That's gonna do some damage to them. Getting rid of the Bastion probably did a lot.
DF Gamer on Moira.
In the they're all focusing the left. That's pretty bad. They're focusing the left.
They're focusing the left while...
Ooh. And the Junkrat's ult has just gone down, and he took out their healer. Amazing play. They took out one of their healers. That's pretty smart.
We have definitely seen a huge improvement in the Raindrops on attack. Maybe attack for Hanamura is just more easier, I guess, for these teams.
But you've also been seeing improvement on Imperium in defense, too. You can see this round they're starting to get more serious about
Raindrops
this.
is grouping up, ready to make a big push.
Big
Lucio
push through
drops the
center.
B, opening a huge
Push
gate for
through
them.
med.
As Imperium is up top, not even noticing that they had burst through the front, just like in the last round.
Ooh, and Flying Monkey has taken out their Reinhardt. That'll do a lot, taking out their shield. And Flying Monkey
has his high noon. Imperium really defended that point well. They did not let Raindrops get any chance at that point.
Imperium dominated. I can tell they have a strategy just from that. But the question is, will their strategy hold up, or will
However,
it
this
fail
time
them?
it looks like Raindrops is going to the opposite side. So this may overall completely mess up.
Dirty move. They took out the healer. That will do a lot of damage, taking out their main healer.
Raindrops is not able to function without a healer, so if their healer is taken out, they are overall
They
screwed.
have Lucio, but the thing is, Lucio doesn't do too much healing, so they're gonna have a problem without their
Sporkman
Mercy
playing
there.
Zarya,
They were
this is
probably
new for
depending
him.
on their Mercy staying.
The Zenyatta Brute.
Ooh, the Reinhardt's weak. The Reinhardt's
Imperium
weak,
is
but
definitely keeping Raindrops far back from the point. Raindrops keeps getting to the point, but they can never hold it. Imperium is definitely losing point right now, though. Nobody holding. Flying Monkey went for his... You're a little late on that.
Ooh. They can't hold the point. Imperium's still doing that. They can't take the point and hold.
Raindrop
their
can
point.
definitely get to the point and stay there for a good amount of time, but they can never hold it.
They can never hold it long enough to do lasting damage.
Raindrops is looking
And now
to attack
they're
from the
standing
opposite
right there.
side
Their
again.
strategies to sneak around. They're sneaking around. They're going for left flank. But oh, the good
Lucio
they did
killed
that.
himself.
But Lucio has
Spammy killing himself.
never
by
do that.
jumping
Never
off
do
the
that.
edge.
Stay in school, kids. Never do that. Ooh,
Not looking
and that's
good
pretty
for
dumb. I
Raindrops with the loss of
believe.
their Lucio
Oh,
already.
Raindrop should have used that as an opportunity. They should have had one person ready for the flank, or three ready for the flank. Ooh, and they're going They're going
Lucio's
right flank.
going
Right
around.
flank.
They took a...
Right flank. They're going right flank, but the left flank has been. No, they're going left flank, but the right flank has been stopped.
Genji got absolutely taken out right there.
You know, Raindrops just been having a hard day today. With them, earlier they lost all their stuff, and a lot of their members couldn't be here today. They were having a hard day.
True.
Hard first match.
Yeah, we speak
And
with the
you can see
captain of
that's
Raindrops
taking a
earlier.
toll on them in this
They're
match.
not
You can
able
see
to get their
that's
team
taking it.
together, so the odds that they're doing this alone right now is decent for them. Oh, Genji going off here with the Zarya ult. That is amazing. Easy top 500.
Oh.
This could be their chance to take the point
domination.
here.
Did they win this? Did they win this?
No, Tracer with the stop, holding points still. That was
Tracer
just
with the
barely
stave.
there. Can Imperium come back from this? I don't know if they can.
I
That
don't
was a
believe
great play by
Imperium.
Genji, though. That was an amazing play.
They have to get them off the pay. They have to get them. And it's just a miss.
So Raindrops definitely did get that second point, yet they got it. They got the first point easier than Imperium did, yet they still have less time to come back from this.
Oh.
Looks like we're going into the third round here. Easy top 500 with that Genji play.
Two Lucios, two
was-
Lucios. I see that the defenders are picking healers. And then there's the amazing Genji main, easy top 500.
That was a really good Genji play, though.
That was.
Depending on how the rest of this
And
game goes,
they're
I
choosing,
think he's
they
got a
have
solid spot.
two
as-
healers right now. But their main problem would be that they pretty much depended on their Mercy. So it's a good thing they're switching from the Mercy and getting some more dependent characters.
We are seeing
And-
Imperium on defense again. How do you think this is going to go?
I think Imperium will try holding the first point this time instead of just the second, but who knows?
I think it's definitely a better
Because
choice
I
to
have
try
a
and hold the
feeling
first
I have a
point.
feeling they know it'll go faster if they just hold the first point.
I don't think they want to risk it too much, though, if they lose. I feel like their job, or their point last game, was to try and get the other team's hopes up so that they can just actually use their full potential on the second point.
I think they want to just ruin their hope to make them play worse this round, and that's why they did it the other round.
Going with an emotional effect. Diva breaking through. I don't know if it's smart to do that, but they definitely broke through that first choke point.
But the thing is, will that breakthrough help them in any way?
Easy top
Oh, and they've
500
got on the
playing
point. They're
Winston.
on the point. They've snuck through. They've achieved their goal.
They definitely have more people on point, and I think Raindrops is going to take it here. Raindrops has definitely got point here.
I've reached the objective.
Imperium just gave up on that point.
I think it's very hard for Imperium to hold that point. That they have probably many strong suits, but that point is definitely not one of them. They can easily hold the second, as we saw with the flanks, the constant flanks from the other team.
Time to raise my APM.
They're
There's
trying
also
as best
another
they can to
problem.
hold
Now they don't have much time that they have to hold this. Imperium,
Lucio
you
ult,
can
but it
see,
didn't
has
do much
much
for-
more time to take both points than Raindrops does.
They definitely do.
Enemy taking the point.
Raindrops is taking the point right now.
They've taken the point, but will that be enough?
60 seconds remaining.
Because you can see
Imperium
Imperium's
just
rushing
cannot
through.
handle this game right here. Imperium got absolutely wiped that round. I don't know what was going on in the heads of Imperium. Maybe they got cocky from the last round of how well they could hold it and figured, hey, we can do that again. But clearly, Raindrops had a big improvement.
Yeah, they just completely dominated that round.
With still 50 seconds to spare. So, even if Imperium goes on to get the second point here, they're still gonna have a fifth round actually.
Then again, you can tell Imperium has more points than they did the other round. Imperium might be able to take it with 3 minutes left or something like that and completely grasp them.
They're not gonna do it in 3 minutes. Maybe they have a solid 1 minute, which is definitely better. But as we saw earlier, Imperium did have a little bit trouble getting this first point. So, depending on how well Raindrops can defend this first point, it's either gonna make or break the game here. View over here. And Naomi.
I don't
running
see how
Reinhardt.
that's good. That might end up be interesting. Is Sporg doing it instead of Easy Top?
Junkrat is going for
Easy
the same
Top's
tactic
going
of
Symmetra for defense.
Junkrat is going for the same tactic
With
of
the turret
placing his bear
strategy.
trap right in front.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
And you can see the Reinhardt baited them with the fire. And
going
then
for the bait here.
Diva's up top. Diva's gone up top.
The Pharah on Imperium. Genji going around towards point. Oh, but Genji, it's a Genji fight going on over here between Imperium and Imperium's
Ooh,
killer-
and he's managed
Killer
to flank
Hyoka.
them. He's managed to flank too.
Sporg is down.
Double kill.
Imperium easily taking this point. They are taking it with ease. No back-breaking labor at all. Which is better to say than they did last game.
Ooh, dirty, dirty Lucio. That was pretty nasty knockoff.
Charging.
That was just... That was almost sad how easily they took that point.
Objective A captured. New defense.
And Farah's
This
already
round-
headed.
This round has definitely gone much better for Imperium. They easily took that first point, but now can they break through?
Ooh, and they're ready for
lines
the
here?
right. They're ready for the right flank, but will that work for them?
Everyone on the point.
And they've
Imperium
gone with
going
their
straight
original
down the center
tactic.
with their
straight
Winston
down
and their
center.
Diva. I don't know how well this is gonna go to
Ooh,
go.
pretty
They are
bad.
outnumbered.
Junkrat just wasted his ult.
Lucio with the ult, but it didn't do much considering Reinhardt had used his.
Ooh, and Genji has ulted. I wonder how that'll work out for him. Ooh,
Raindrops has
Sombra
easily
taken out by Genji.
Oh, the Genji killer Hyoka has definitely fallen to that Junkrat.
Ooh, Winston's popped his ult, but he doesn't seem to be doing much damage with it.
I will give props. This Pharah on Imperium it did really well last game. Hopefully she can do the same this time. Flying Monkey.
I don't
2020.
think they'll be able to take the minute. I don't think they'll be able to get it.
I do not believe so, but all they have is the Diva ult to work with, and oh, let's see how this goes. Oh, a Diva wipe! That is amazing right there. Diva absolutely wiped with that ult.
Oh, and they're
60 seconds.
Yeah,
Imperium has to get
could
their
not
team together
completely
for the
capitalize off of that amazing ult. They're doing the best they can, but it's not doing much for them. 50 seconds left on the clock. Could Raindrops take this entire game right here?
They probably can. I have faith that they will wipe them this
I
round.
don't think Imperium's coming back from that.
My
I don't
ultimate
quit
is
till
charged.
the fight.
They're
Pretty
just
sad. I had
getting out
high
of the
hopes for
objective.
Imperium. I had really high hopes for
I
Imperium,
thought they
but they
could
have
definitely
hopes.
wipe Raindrops, but maybe this next match they'll be able to easily do it. But they have one final good push left in it.
Maybe
Let's see how this goes.
maybe they're hoping on dominating in objective in point.
Killer Hyoka on Soldier really pushing back with that DPS. And the Winston on their team is doing great work.
I think they've lost. I'm sorry, but I don't think they can come back from
Look
this.
at that wipe.
They might in overtime.
Flying
but
Monkey with Pharah. Do we get another good Diva?
It doesn't matter if they
Diva
take
got
it in overtime. They're not going to be able to get it this round, so they've lost.
nothing. Look at like a good couple points. Out of like time. Come on, Imperium has almost had this point, yet Raindrops going for a last-minute push to stop them. Oh, but that Diva wiping. Imperium is done. I believe that Imperium does not have any more chance. It's over for them.
What? Oh, whoa! It's overtime already. They've been ruling this
overtime.
overtime though.
They have.
The Farah's doing major
last
trouble to
minute.
them.
They got that point with the most precise. I can't tell if that was skill or luck, but as I said before, that Pharah on Imperium is definitely a good Pharah. Final attempt. We're going into a
Final
fifth
attempt.
and sixth round here. This match is definitely running very long. Very intense. These teams are evenly matched. Very evenly matched.
I'm sorry to say it, but after this match, I might have to get off.
Okay, I guess I'll have to commentate on my own time.
But I will definitely be here next Saturday for the next match.
Yes, next Saturday we will have the official start of the league. Right now it is pre-season, but we will see the official start. And we do actually have the coach of Imperium here with us. So, I don't know, maybe I can ask him some questions after you leave, if he is okay with that.
Later, after all this match, I'll help you with interviewing the winning team, though.
Yeah, if you're on by that time, I'll see what I can do. I'll see if
We
get
can
an interview with them.
interview the winning and the loser's head captain.
Yeah, and we'll see. This is like we said, this is preseason, so this is gonna give them a taste of how easy or how hard this season in League is actually going to be for these players.
I'm just sorry for the 2 teams that couldn't make it today.
No.
And as I've said, this is a good thing for
from
Raindrops.
them about competing, but
This
They
is
will-
a good thing
they
for
will
Raindrop.
hopefully definitely
Because
compete.
Raindrop, as I've said, have been having a hard day. And it's nice to see that they're doing so well on the objective.
30 seconds.
Raindrop has definitely already held that objective, right? I don't
They've
think Imperium even has
improved.
time
They have
for
been
another
getting
push.
serious. They've been getting serious, and you can see how well that's been for them.
Imperium has very little time for another push. So if anything, they're just gonna get the first objective here. And that is even a
10
maybe.
seconds remaining.
It's also pretty impressive. Their 2 subs they had per day have been doing really well for them.
For Raindrop, yeah, they have. I feel as if the Raindrop subs today are gonna do better than the actual Raindrop players. And that might be what's making this game and what's gonna break them the next. I don't know if Imperium can hold the point here. They have one. They are slowly losing people. They're relying.
I don't
on
think
Lucio and
Imperium
Winston
can
here.
hold the point. They're relying on the Lucio in the Winston, which
But
I
Winston's
don't.
not even on the point. Imperium has Diva on point, but I don't think
Thic's
she's doing
problem is that they gave Imperium enough
That's-
time
that's
to
the
get
end of
that
that.
to let their team. They're lucky. They gave them enough time to get their team on the point, which is something you just don't do in this game.
4,
Yeah.
4. Switching sides.
This is going to be
This is an
most
intense
likely the
game.
final match.
Final round right here, maybe. If Imperium can hold them, props, congrats to them. They have definitely got something going for them because this is not going to be easy to hold. This is not at all
Honestly,
gonna be easy
Imperium's
for them.
off their game today. They have better days.
Okay. So after this match, we've got confirmation that we're gonna have a sub in for the Imperium.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay. So we'll have a little 30, maybe a good 5-minute break in between the game for the people to talk about their next plans and stuff. Does that sound alright with all of you? We'll get confirmation on that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I have a feeling probably a 2-minute break should take long enough for them to switch up the sub and discuss it. 2 or 3 minutes.
I think it will.
And ooh, they've taken the no.
Easily.
Ooh,
Oh, Bastion
the Genji
is
going
down.
against the Bastion.
I don't know how
Bastion's
well
been
that-
destroyed by Genji.
That Bastion.
That's probably going to affect
was like
them a
their
lot. They were
last
probably
attempt.
really relying on the Bastion, weren't they?
I believe that Bastion was their last attempt for this game. Raindrops has definitely taken.
Ooh,
a good,
and the
but
Orange
Imperium
has been
definitely with a
revived.
comeback. They stopped them easily. So yeah, we'll give like a 2-minute break for the sub-in and everything. So
60
And
seconds.
ooh, they're going straight through the middle. Maybe that's one of their faults. That they're going straight through the middle and not trying to flank. Maybe that's where they're going wrong.
they are, and that is definitely a fault. But Diva around the back.
Ooh, Doomfist's trying to break the ult, trying to break their thing. The Doomfist
Raindrop is
awesome.
wiping the floor right now with the Diva. Yeah, Diva is out. That could cause a problem. Diva with 2 eliminations
Diva just
off
took
of
them
quitting
out.
of her mech.
I think that's
That
a win
is-
for them. Yes, that is their
the
win.
first match. That is the first match of
Complete
this league,
manslaughter.
and Thick Raindrops takes the win. It's amazing.
You want me to put 2 minutes on
And
the clock for them to get it off?
ID Kisame. Kisame, I don't know how
That's-
to pronounce that, but she has just gotten to play the game with amazing Diva, but
That's a good. I remember this play.
It was good. They wiped the floor here. I feel like the
Good
Genji
play.
had
That
a better
was in
play
a-
though. Well, we're gonna take a 2-minute break for
You want me to put it on the timer?
yeah. We're gonna take a 2-minute break for substitutions and everything, and then we'll okay.
And 2 minutes on the clock now.
Okay, so next is going to be a escort game.
Will Imperium make it back in the escort games, or will Raindrops dominate again?
I have no idea.
I'm
We're
surprised.
going to
I
we're gonna
thought
have an
Raindrops would
escort
have
game on
dominated.
Dorado.
I'm pretty surprised. I thought they would have dominated that game, Imperium, but I'm genuinely surprised about that. Oh, and Duck's been traded out. He's on Raindrops. Is that bad?
Well, I guess that's who they decided to switch out. Why is Duck on?
This could be good.
They're making their switches and everything right now because I guess they're having difficulties in substitutions and whatever. They're doing that all now. I will be back.
50 seconds left.
Of you getting on the team? Okay then. It's gonna be El Dorado. And let's get into this.
Traveling to Dorado.
Dragon.
So it looks like we're seeing
I have-
Raindrops defending first.
I honestly don't know what to expect from this match.
Attackers incoming.
Raindrops good at defending, but we don't know what it's like once they lose the defense.
Well, it's on payload too, so we're about to find out what both these teams are like on a escort game. So I have no idea what to expect.
Honestly, from what I saw before, Raindrop, once they got their game together, they were a powerhouse on both defense and
They were, but can they do that again is the question.
Incoming.
do that again.
Stop the payload.
So, by the looks of this, it looks like Imperium's gonna try and hold the point at the choke. Raindrops is definitely making a push as of right now, but hopefully Imperium can try and stop them at this.
They're flanking from the right. Reinhardt drops in from the top with the shield, but his shield's
Zarya
almost
gets
broken.
behind.
They're trying for the fight. They've got it, but will that be enough?
What is Thick Raindrops Lucio doing? We're seeing Lucio go behind by the looks of this.
Acknowledged.
What?
Acknowledged.
So we're having technical difficulties then? Okay, so you want me to
Very
stop?
big technical difficulties with the players. for
I'll
both
move the
teams.
teams, I'll swap the teams, and then we'll restart it, okay? Yeah, cause who's there? Who's on their team? Epic Homie, right? Callie's on their team and Epic Homie's on yours, right? Okay.
Barrier up.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, we're back to lobby. So yeah, go and fix your team up, and when you're ready, tell me then. Or like, that's what they're. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to their captain. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to their captain and see what's going on. So, Sporg, you're on mic right now. So you lost a player?
Yeah.
You're on mic right now too, by the way, but you lost a player.
We lost. Yeah, we lost someone.
Okay, so
Yeah, whenever we lose someone, like, pause the game if you even know how to do that.
okay.
You press
well,
down on your joystick. But we don't know what to do because this is a random.
who's a random? What are you talking about? Epic Homie?
Callie for help on my team, on our team.
So you want him on your team? Is that what you're saying, right?
No, we don't. We don't want him on
Yeah,
our
I know.
team. What do we? Hold on, give me a second.
Okay. Kick Callie. Where's Callie? Callie was
Hold on,
kicked.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You Dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon. Put in Battle Max on our team.
Damn it, run
And
to
switch us
not
back
your
to thick
team. What the fuck
Raindrops.
are you talking about? No.
Why?
That's what they're talking about our team. That's what their member is. Put in battle when he joins is
Really?
what they told me.
Oh. Okay, I'm so confused.
Oh, okay. Wait, never mind. That was your guy. Okay, I thought that was theirs.
Yeah. Put him in and then
Wait,
kick
who am I
Demon.
swapping him with? Epic Homie, right? Damn it. Wrong size. Whatever. Fucking messing shit up.
Put
Swap
Battle
him.
Max on our team, switch it for Demon.
Shut up. I'm trying to do this shit.
Yeah.
Not at all what fucking happened. Oh my god. Come on, second. Technical difficulties. Okay, battle. Who am I switching him with? Epic Homie, right? Wait, what? Is Demon on your team? No, right? Sporg, is Demon on your team? Sorry, people, for the technical difficulties. It's, okay. Is everything good now? Okay, then. Okay, then. It's all good now. Must have had like a lag error or some shit. I don't know. They've had player issues all day too, so. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we see Imperium is on defense this time. Sorry to the stream for all the technical difficulties that we just went through. Player left, Raindrops, so...
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Got you something.
So Winston's on the building while Imperium's holding the same choke point that
Attackers incoming.
Raindrops held last time.
Stop the payload.
Clearly Scott or other commentator had to leave. He may be back for interviews later if anybody's willing to get interviewed. And Raindrops retreats back to the payload after trying to hit everybody protecting over on the choke. Raindrops is easily pushing the point as of right now, but Imperium might be able to hold the choke. Imperium trying their best to hold the choke, yet being easily pushed back. Escort is seeming to be really easy for Raindrops here, as they easily push and coast the payload to the first point. Barely any complications, they did that. Raindrops are not even on the point, they just left it on the first objective as everybody else went to go attack ahead, which is probably not the best of moves.
Time to raise my APM. Taking off.
Imperium is just... there's no words to describe what is going on right now. Imperium is easily getting floated over by Raindrops here. Raindrops is just easily doing this. Imperium does not stand a chance by the looks of this. Imperium's going for another push. This is about their third or fourth push now, and they've still had nothing to do towards the objective, yet they have a Winston and a Moira and a Soldier ult, so hopefully they can use the best of that to their abilities. You see a McCree ult going down, and he shoots down Flying Monkey and Epic Homie easily. Diva ult takes out Spammy 503 by Captain Grimm. This could easily be Imperium's chance to take back the point. They can just capitalize on the ults they've had. Imperium has contested the point and held back Raindrops from taking any more. Naomi as Diva is completely wrecked. They are out of here. Imperium has taken back the point quite easily with just a couple of ults to help them. Yet Spammy 503 has his ult on Lucio, so we will see what is going to happen. thicc is getting ready with Diva and Winston planning something from atop. Diva and Winston fighting the other Diva and Winston. Here, Junkrat ult going down.
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, Imperium is still holding strong on this point. Moira has her ult again, and so does Epic Homie and Tunnel Vision. Nobody is on point as of right now. Everybody just sort of left. Oh, Imperium went to go chase down one person of the other team. Imperium has definitely held 2 pushes of the Raindrops.
This is not a
And they have 4 ults to work with here on Diva, Lucio, Winston, and Moira.
This is not a costume.
Why are you so angry?
This is not a costume.
Slauncher.
This is about to be Raindrops' 3rd push now, and they have 4 ults to work with too, including Diva, Lucio, McCree, and Winston. So hopefully they can do something with that. Winston and Diva trying the same tactic, pushing from above, and McCree with the high noon. Imperium Diva doing work on the other team. Yet Raindrops has taken back the point. Captain Grimm takes out Spammy with his ult. Yet that is the only kill he got, and hopefully Imperium can stop Raindrops here before they get control of the point again, and they easily do that. This area for Raindrops seems to be their best area. They are stopping any chance for Raindrops to get through. This is just Imperium's best shot for
60 seconds remaining.
winning this match right here. This is about to be Raindrops' 4th push and probably their final. They are going around back on a flank around there. McCree, however, notices this and is going for the Tracer. Takes out the Tracer. Lucio gonna charge him. This is their final chance. This is probably their final chance as a push here, and they leave the payload unwanted. So Raindrops could easily come around and take that again, but Imperium is not letting that happen. They are pushing them back, far back. Raindrops does not stand his chance. We get to see a high noon over here. They have pushed them all the way back to what was originally the first objective, and they are trying to push forward. We see Tunnel Vision here, trying to do something with Winston. Probably planning something by the looks of it. And can Raindrops take the point to the second objective here in overtime? Imperium with their ult, this could be their chance to push them off the point completely and take this round so that they do not. Oh, that is an amazing Tracer ult we see there. Zarya does get a gravitational pull, but it doesn't do much. There's only one person left on point, and that being the Lucio, and it is over. Raindrops definitely dominated the first part of that game, yet they did not stand a chance against Imperium during the second part of that score. So we definitely saw where Raindrops started to struggle. So a winner for this match is most likely to be decided through this one game right here. Can Imperium push him back enough to take this point and go on to a third round and win this, because right now Raindrops does not stand a chance by the looks. They have 0 time to do anything. So all Imperium needs to do is push back in that amount of time, and they are practically set to win. They have a good chance of winning, at least. Yet we have seen, as in Hanamura, that Raindrops can suppress to a maze, so Raindrops running a 2 healers, 2 tanks, and a McCree and Tracer on DPS. They are probably going to try and control the original choke that they did before we had our technical difficulty problems.
Attackers incoming.
If you were wondering what happened to those technical difficulties, a player was swapped onto one team as a player from the other team was swapped onto another. It was a whole difficulties because one team left. Yet we had fixed it. They have their player back. It's all good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop.
And once again, they easily take the objective, and they see the... They have a Reinhardt controlling point, which is a very great idea. They have a Bastion on the objective, shielding the Bastion completely. This is just an amazing tactic right here that we've seen many times at Escort, and it helps, and it works a lot. Killer the Kilka, or I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he's doing a great job as Bastion, easily pushing this point forward, taking out their Reinhardt, which is one of their most strong defenses, and the Mercy, and they have no healers, so healing wise, and we know from Hanamura that Raindrop cannot function without healers. With ease, even easier than Raindrop did, they took the first objective. Bastion stopping that the Junkrat tire before it could even get to him. And they are already pushing forward. They are holding them back, yet we have no idea what to expect from the front. Path looks simple so far from the front, but we see the Reinhardt and everybody else getting ready, at least 3 people. Tracer just coming back now. Let's see what Raindrop can do with their Zenyatta dead already again. Looks like I do have a strong feeling that Imperium could easily take it to the point and easily take this with like 5 minutes left to spare. They have already pushed a great deal. Clearly Imperium is very strong on Escort. Imperium is definitely very strong on Escort. They are easily taking it, without a doubt. Yet, yeah, Raindrop does not stand a chance. They've already gotten the point on the edge of the objective and wiping out that tire. I think Imperium's almost taken it here, except for that one Reinhardt that got in. And can Raindrop come back with a push though? No, they cannot. Imperium has easily taken it. Imperium Esports wins that game. They have won the second match. So right now it's looking like Imperium did great there. Yeah, Bastion strat always works though. How could you fail? If you fail with a Bastion strat, I think you would definitely need some practice.
My genius is finally recognized.
Let's see, what... I think it should be Ilios. I think we're gonna do a hybrid map, and then we'll do that. King's Row seems like seems like an even match between the two teams. I've heard that the other team likes that map too, so I feel like that's probably a strong idea. Many teams like King's Row, so yeah. Okay, then I guess we're gonna do King's Row then. Yeah, we'll do a 2-minute break so that you can go talk to your teams, and I'll just talk to the viewers here for a bit. So we're gonna have a 2-minute break, as in the last game, so that they can talk to their teams and whatnot. So, yeah. So, right now it's 1v1. Tied, so I have faith in Imperium here. Imperium's doing really well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to risk anything like. Yeah, so Callie's on your team, so I'm gonna set the people for the separate teams to your team color so that if the problem goes again, we don't have that problem again. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go into the third match here at Kings Row, and see how this goes. I actually just, for the league itself, I just got a message from someone for another team that we have 2 more players for, so looks like we're, so far as of right now, looks like we have 6 teams in the league. Hopefully. Kings Row is, it can be easy and hard for both sides of the teams because, well, the map itself is just easy to maneuver around, yet also hard for the teams depending on how well their game itself is going, their meta and everything. So, we see Raindrop defending here with Hanzo on their team as of right now.
30 seconds.
See Sporg running McCree and it's Battlemax running Roadhog. There was someone who hit Masters, but I don't think, no.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Get into position. Let's reach it. Activated. Forward barrier.
No, yeah, even if you had your Grandmaster. I heard from the team Raindrop that's playing now. They've faced matching competitive against Masters in top 500 before, so. Yeah.
Not a costume. No monkey
Objective lost.
business.
Stop the payload.
Yeah, so you guys have a pretty good shot then throughout the league here.
Aim is true.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have your team here in this league. Yeah. Yeah, even though there's no real prize besides bragging rights for this league, it hopefully will be fun, enjoying, and hopefully definitely get these players' skills up. Yeah. So, by the looks of this, it looks like Imperium is easily pushing the objective here. There's like no doubt about that.
Get into position.
6 minutes left on the clock and they're already going for the third. So, Imperium definitely had a little bit of trouble on Hanamura, but no trouble here whatsoever. That was a nice hammer down there. Definitely looks like it's working. Yet, Raindrops took back the point, almost just as quick as they lost it. Yeah, I think Imperium could easily come back. Like, Raindrops right now is not standing a chance. They are getting absolutely destroyed. Raindrops has their Mercy and Reinhardt taken out. Look, I think this is the end for Raindrops. I think Imperium has definitely already taken it. Oh, Moira in the back though. That Moira was their last hope, and it's done. Great push for Imperium. Strong suit. Well, we'll see how Raindrops can do on their attack here. We've had a lot of easy team-like maps besides Hanamura today, so I think on Control Point, as in the next game, I'm gonna have it on Nepal, cause that's a difficult map, very. Okay, then I guess we'll go to Ilios as the last match. Yeah, if they've won this and the next one, then yeah.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
It's basically first 3 points.
Game plays you.
Let me show you how it's
Looks like Imperium's just waiting for them to get on objective and just take it from there. That's what it seems like.
5, 4,
It's gonna be very interesting to see right here.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Raindrops going with the far Mercy.
Get into position.
Listen, the most sportsman-like pick I've ever seen is a Reinhardt, Mercy, Bastion, Torbjorn, and Symmetra team. That's like hell on earth right there. Nobody's done it yet. If somebody in this league does, I feel bad for the team they're facing. Because honestly, if you can overcome that though, then your team definitely has something going for it. Yeah. See a Farah behind the point right now. Getting ready to make a move, but it looks like, oh, she has her ultimate. That's what she's waiting to do. This is probably Raindrop's biggest chance of a push right here, right now.
Justice reigns from above.
There's the Justice. Oh, that got a lot of kills.
I've got you in my sights.
That is gonna give Raindrop the point, I think. Oh, but Widow taken out by the Hanzo up above. Well, there, Raindrop got the first point, so maybe they'll be able to push it across as easily as Imperium did, or maybe they'll do quite the opposite and fail in the first section. See, Naomi and just Roadhog on the point, and Lucio being played by Gamer on the point right now. Imperium still holding strong though. Hanzo ult missed many of the people. Raindrop has 3 ults to work with right now, yet they are getting pulled by the gravitational pull and taken out. Easy push for Imperium here. They easily took the point. This has definitely been a hard match by the looks of it for Raindrop. This game in general has been hard, but I guess they're really seeing how hard this league is going to be. It's no walk in the park for them, I guess. Hopefully they can really do well in this league. By the looks of this game, I think they can. Yeah. Well, they're Raindrops here. Like, hopefully they really need to get their team together. I've talked with like the coach all day because they've been having player problems, but they do need to get it together though. Yeah, no, like that caused technical difficulties. That right there could have messed them up alone for the game.
Let's drop the beat.
Some of the gravitational pull and easily taken out. Raindrops is not able to keep the point on like any escort map, or I don't think they can hold it well. Imperium, though, on the other hand, can easily hold any point by the looks of it. So looking at what these teams have done so far throughout the entire game, I think Raindrops definitely needs to work on everything. Yeah, Imperium here, they can hold, maybe just get a little bit of practice on Hanamura, and then they're practically set. Yeah.
My APM.
Huh?
Routing tower to forward barrier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely be important, because Hanamura is definitely a map I think I'm going to use a lot for throughout the map selection, but we will see other maps. Well, this is the team your team is going to be facing on next weekend, so this is giving each of your teams a taste, so they're after seeing this, you guys are going to know whether they need to train more, get the team comp down. Whatever your problems are, you're going to be able to fix it easily, and hopefully that'll help you in the next game and throughout the rest of the league. We've seen a Diva and gravitational pull ult, but that didn't do much. Imperium has definitely kept this point very easily. This is Raindrops' last chance at a push, and it's not going well for them. Raindrops is definitely making a decent comeback here, though. They're definitely gaining that point back. Imperium almost. D.Va has her ult, and this could end it all right here. Hopefully you can capitalize on that. If you guys can capitalize on that, that should be the win right there. Moira with her ult again. I believe it's going to be on Sunday or Saturday, one of the two.
Play of the game.
Yeah, because I'll send every team their schedule and everything, and then we'll talk over the dates and stuff, because I know some teams probably have things.
Justice reigns from above.
Yeah, okay.
To be expected.
I think the other team is having some huge problems. Not only that, but their player, like, the way their players are reacting to each other, because I just got a message for someone to kick one of their players. I don't know if they have a substitute. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have a... I'm gonna have to keep them in because there's nobody in queue for the or something, so I'm gonna expect that their team leader doesn't want that. So, I'm gonna give a. Yeah, we're putting it on Nepal. So, do you need to talk to your team at all, or are we good to go straight in? You want to talk to your team? You think you're good to go? Okay then. But to start this on Nepal. Let's see. See how this goes.
Traveling to Nepal.
Well, we're gonna see how this goes here. Imperium having Genji, D.Va, Lucio, Winston, Mercy, and a Pharah. Okay, we're gonna go back to lobby and give a 2-minute break because the other team's not ready or something. Ugh. Getting... Uh-huh. Wow. Okay, I guess they want... So, I'm getting word that they definitely want Spammy or whatever on their team kicked, so... Spammy 503. I have no idea. They're just telling me to kick them, so I'm trust that they do have someone, or it's gonna go to a 5v6. Well, I think they might have someone. If they don't, then I guess Spammy will join. This, like I said, this team is just... They have no organization whatsoever. And for that reason alone, I think some of the teams in this league organization is just going to screw over some of the teams in this league. Oh, they're supposed to be adding someone, but I have not gotten... Yeah, I don't want to let the... I mean... I could ask them if they want to play a 5v6. I think they can do it, or I'm just going to count it as your winner, son. I'm asking them right now. Okay then. You could go make your sub then. Okay. There, I swapped them for you. Okay, looks like they do. Let's start it up. I'm gonna ask them if they're ready then. I think they are, but just to make sure, because I don't want them yelling at me again. Yeah, because I got spammed with kick 'em, kick 'em, kick 'em, pause game, do this, do that. Unorganized. Yeah, apparently they're not good now. They're not good. Oh my god, they want me to kick. They want. They are a pain in the. They don't want that guy, apparently. Apparently that wasn't their guy. They are going to... I'm telling them right now. Okay, well... Oh my god, I think we're just... I'm texting him right now. You're either forfeiting or finding another player. Yeah, this team is just so unorganized, honestly. Okay. They said no. Oh my god. They're such a pain in the ass, right? Yeah? I'm gonna say that either the next guy that joins your team is your player, or it's game over and they win. If the next guy that joins your team isn't your player, I'm just gonna say yeah, they win. He said their teammate is having difficulties. Joining. Difficulties joining. Ugh. I know. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Oh, that's who. I don't know. He was. They said give us a second. Oh my god. Okay, why don't you go talk to your team for a bit while we're waiting for this, okay? Because clearly they're having technical difficulties. Okay, they're playing with this guy then. Okay, looks like they're gonna play with Sauce-Deb or whatever. Let's start this finally.
Traveling to Nepal.
Okay, well then I guess we're starting it now because, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not going out now. Clearly that's the last techno. If they have another player difficulty, I'm just forfeiting it over to you guys, cause the league itself does not have time to wait on this, cause when we actually go into like the weekend games, there's certain times for them, and we have to meet those requirements. Yeah, it's not like we have all day. I don't think anyone has all day. Like, I have a life as much as I love hosting this league, I have things to do. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens here. We got a Tracer, Lucio, Doomfist. This is the first time we've seen Doomfist all game. Lucio is Epic Homie AFK as of right now, because no more Doomfist. Looks like he left. Started switching over to Soldier. Looks like Imperium is taking point. Looks like every other time. Easily took that point. It was like nothing for them. Apparently not. Yeah, no, they're not. Like, they just took them because they had no one else to take, I guess. It's like... Yeah, maybe he'll help them, or maybe he'll fail the team. I don't know. But clearly they need to get their player act together or whatever. So far it has. Imperium Esports wins this game. It's over. They win the game itself. Yeah, you're supposed to, unless the schedule or anything changes because of the new teams. Yeah, we will see. You're supposed to. I'm pretty sure you will. So yeah, this is practically a preview of what might happen next time you face. Apparently so. I guess they just need to... Wow.
So angry?
Yeah, he is. So, I'm seeing in the chat as we're watching this go down on the stream, Flying Monkey's in the chat, and he said that if it's like this next week where we have these player difficulties, he just said he'll take sub in for the other team. Yeah, I know. You said that though. That's just what I'm saying.
Best round lost.
I think he meant it as a joke though, so I mean, I don't know. Probably, I mean, I would've fucking won.
Score 0-1.
Yeah. I'll definitely, they definitely need to work. No, they didn't play today. No other teams besides you two are playing. You guys are the opening game. You guys are opening the league. You guys were the first to join the league, and you're going to be the first to start the league.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
I don't know if they're having a preseason game. I haven't... Because I think so. I have to get into contact with people. I set it up in the community for that. I'll list all the times on Friday when we have all the teams and everything again, but otherwise, yeah. And if one of them doesn't show up, I'll talk to the leaders before like the day or whatever, send them their schedule and everything.
The objective is now.
Imperium easily taking. There goes the Roadhog in a painful fashion. Oh, Raindrop might actually get the point here. Maybe not, I don't know. Imperial coming back. Raindrop is taking the point. Raindrops took the point for... Was maybe Sass or whatever his name is actually helping the team a little. We'll see if Imperium can come back from this though. Imperium easily coming back from it. They took the point. Easy peasy. I feel like that ever since after Hanamura that the other team just got really cocky and just thought that they could win this easily. Not to mention the player issues and everything, I guess. Yeah.
Let's drop the big
Yeah. Well, if any other people in this league are watching this game, I think they should know by now that it's not easy. If they're a captain, they need to get their team together by the looks of how it's been going for Raindrop over here.
Check this out.
Yeah, like I mean, some of the players on Raindrops, I will admit, they're good, but like this unorganization is what's screwing them over. Imperium's taking the point here.
Check this out.
Wow, Imperium easily taking and just holding. All Imperium needs to do is win this run around and then game's over.
Justice reigns from above.
Diva controlling the point as much as we can against Raindrop. Raindrop pushing in though, and Lucio from behind taking out Roadhog.
It'll take more than that.
Easy top 500 on Genji did really good earlier. Hopefully he can do the same thing he did earlier so that he can come back for this game.
Greetings.
I'm back in the fight.
That's the game. Imperium won. Well, that was amazing. I do give it to you. That was. You see tunnel vision with the play of the game. Yeah. Well, that was a great game. An amazing game. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you next weekend, and we'll see. Hopefully, it goes the same for you guys, but maybe Raindrops will come up with a comeback. This is only preseason, so it doesn't actually count yet, but yeah. So, yeah. Go talk to your team. Congratulations on the win. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, as you saw it there, thicc Raindrops lost to Imperium Esports. It was a great game, honestly. Gotta give it to thicc Raindrops. They tried as best they can, but they just couldn't overcome. They just couldn't do it. So guys, that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next weekend when we have a couple more games. And we're actually gonna go talk to the coach of the other team and see what they're thinking. Okay, now remember, you're on mic here. Okay, so I'm still on the stream. We're gonna have an interview with you right now. See, so Spork, what did you think?
Because we had throwers, easy top 500, and the battle max kid were throwing. So.
Well, easy top 500.
He was throwing.
What are you talking about? They were throwing. Didn't look like they were throwing.
Literally did nothing, and like he even said this whole time I was actually throwing. Like I don't care.
No.
He's so toxic too.
Mhm. So. Well, you definitely need to organize your team. I said that in the stream.
Yeah, I'm not bringing him back in. Like literally, I forgot when I won that. If I had my actual players.
You'll see on the stream. Imperium did a great job. I honestly have to admit they did great.
Yeah, but
right?
the first round we literally destroyed them.
They did get destroyed. You did destroy them, and I was talking with the coach, but he was spectating, but he wasn't attached to the team in any way. So yeah, it's fine. But he was saying how their team just they have problems on Hanamura and like all that. You'll see in the stream later, but they did have an amazing team though. Your team was decent. You just need to get the organization together.
No, like my whole team was trash.
No, the players themselves are good. It's
now.
like I said, the organization, the players dropping out.
Yeah, but if I actually had my players like Bytor, Wheels, Naomi, me. If I actually had those people, I feel like we could have won.
Well, this was a
up.
preseason game. Let's not forget. So, still have next weekend. So, gonna have to figure it all out, get it all together, because you're gonna be facing Imperium next week, and you see that they are not fooling around.
Yeah.
Well, to the viewers still watching, you saw it there. You heard from the coach/leader himself,
You're
Spork here.
literally so cringy.
Hmm?
No joke. You're so cringy.
Yeah, whatever. So you heard it from him here, and as you saw in Imperium Esports throughout the game, they completely won that. Congratulations to them. thicc Raindrops need to get it together. Sadly, you overpowered on Hanamura, but it just went downhill from there. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you enjoyed the game, and we will see you in the next game, which will probably be these same teams, or maybe it'll be 2 other teams, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll